What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the reasons why you're not getting abs, plus I'm going to be taking you guys through a full day of eating and a workout, so stay tuned. So this is meal number one, super quick if you're on the go. I got a protein shake from Isoflex, 27 grams of protein, only 120 calories. I got a peanut butter sandwich with banana, peanut butter from Kraft Natural Peanut Butter.
Don't touch that shit, boy.
So this is meal number two. I know you guys are probably getting super bored of my meals, but it's 200 grams of steak, 200 grams of jasmine rice, some asparagus, and you know I gotta go with my Coke Zero. So this is meal number two, guys. Now this is one of my staple cutting meals and bulking. You can use it for cutting or bulking, but I always recommend getting in a hefty amount of protein, at least 20 to up to 40 grams of protein per meal, with some veggies and a little bit of rice. Now, if you're gonna bulk, you can usually have your carbs slightly higher, but this is around 200 grams of rice, 200 grams of steak, and a little bit of asparagus. And again, you don't want to drink your calories. Keep your liquid calorie free. So this is Coke Zero. That's what I use when I'm either cutting or bulking, just because I don't really like drinking my calories. But let's dig in. So I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, what the heck is that? That is actually meal number three, which is 200 grams of lean ground beef with a cup of egg whites and some sriracha. Super easy to make, and it's also keto. I know I'm not, much of a chef, but it's just straight protein and fats to end off the night, other than my protein shake, but let's dig in. So this is the last meal of the day. I actually made some fried rice with some spinach, 2 eggs, more ground beef, sriracha, and zero sugar iced tea. So today I'm going to be talking about the reasons why you're not getting abs, and the first reason is that your body fat is not low enough. Now, generally for males, you want to be in the 5 to 13% body fat range. With females, it can be a little bit higher, anywhere from 5 up to 19% body fat. Now, this is also going to depend on a bunch of factors, which is obviously ab genetics and your training. Aside from that, I see a lot of people in the gym, training abs like 6 times a week or every single day, and they will often ask, how come I don't see my abs? Well, generally, if your body fat is too high, it's gonna be covering your abs, so you will have abs, but you won't be able to see it. So make sure that your body fat is low enough to see those abs. And the second reason is you're not training them. Just because you're dieting and you're in a low body fat percentage range doesn't mean you shouldn't train your abs. I recommend training your abs usually twice a week, because abs is a muscle group. So if you're training every body part, generally you want to leave some time for recovery. If you're training every day, it's not going to recover properly. So make sure that you're training maybe twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week for abs. Another reason is that your nutrition may not be on point. Remember that popular phrase, guys, abs are made in the kitchen. Now, just because your training is on point doesn't mean your nutrition should be out the window. Remember that you should be counting your protein, your fats, your carbs, and be in a caloric deficit to get to that 10 to 13% body fat for males. Remember that, if you want to get to that body fat level, you need to be in a caloric deficit, and then you need to maintain that body fat level to see visible abs. And the last reason you may not have visible abs is abs are going to be based on genetics. And what I mean by that is, when I talk about body fat ranges, some people may have visible abs all the way up to 15% range, and some people may have abs at 6%. So that is gonna vary based upon your genetics. You know, some people have better genetics for abs, so even though they have fat, their abs may be thick enough to show through at say like 15%, which is, you know, often unheard of. Whereas, you know, some people may have to diet down and get super lean up until 6% and be able to see visible abs. So that is gonna be based on genetics. One guy, you know, is dieting super hard and they're at 10%, you know, they diet all the way down to 10% and they still can't see their abs. They need to get down to a lower body fat range. Whereas a guy who has really great ab genetics may be able to just, you know, maintain that 15% body fat range and still see visible abs. So guys, those were some of the reasons why you're not getting abs. Hopefully you can apply this to your training and nutrition and get that six pack that you've always wanted. So that wraps up today's video. I'm just about to finish my last meal of the day, which is a protein shake. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and of course, subscribe.